You're there? Is my presentation up? Can you see my presentation?
Yes. We can see. We can see your presentation.
Right, so very good afternoon, everyone. I'm good, I'm good. I'm good to go. I'm sorry, I just need a answer back if I'm good to go. Okay.
Yes, Swapnil, we can hear you loud and clear.
So,
we can see your presentation as well.
Very good afternoon.
No problem. Please proceed.
Talk about is leverage of engagement, and this is going to help you out and this is a number which the conversational rate can go up to 24% higher, and that's something which I've been talking about with my live experience working with many of the customers in our domain. So that's something which is going to interest you, because sales, that's the most important piece for
Swapnil, your camera is off. Just please activate your camera.
Is it?
Your camera is on. Share your screen, please. There's an option to share your screen. Please click on that option.
I did it.
All right,
is my camera on?
I think your camera is not on. Just enable the camera.
I enabled it. I can.
Because we can hear you loud and clear, but we're unable to see you. We were just able to see you, but the screen has gone blank. So maybe you can just activate the camera. That would be good.
Is my presentation clear?
Yeah. Now we can see your presentation and we can see you as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we're good to go. Please proceed.
Perfect. So, Orai has been recently became first runner. This NIT has definitely been the one which can glow. So our Indian startup is going to be global very soon. I'm quickly taking off this piece because that's something which has been already discussed about now. Obsessed with AI intelligence, and that's what everyone is talking about. So Orai is the science behind the digital performance and customer experience. Ultimately, we call ourselves as a performance amplifier, and that's a belief which every individual of Orai carries, that we work with the customers to ensure that the AI is playing a vital role in terms of amplifying the sales for every businesses. Now, what is conversational AI? That's an interesting thing which we all are talking about. So in a nutshell, conversational AI would help you improve customer engagements. We all know about it. We have been listening for the last 2 days all about it. Multiple sales conversations. And that is something which is very important. You can have a limit of the human resources for the sales conversations. But when you have an AI, it's a multiple thing. Always online, amplify omnichannel experience, enhance marketing ROIs. These are the 5 most important things what can lead you to a better sales and customer engagement organization. So how is the sales side of it going to impact? So the slide talks about our sales, which becomes 24/7, and the era where we all are today, and the global is facing this the tremendous challenge. The virtual visits, the physical visits, the face-to-face meeting, that has become one of the major challenges. We have to be 24/7 customers now, addressing them, addressing the leads, qualifying them. That's where the AI conversation is going to help you out. Productive sales, service, customer support, everything works here. Automated follow-ups, and that's why wonderful, because we as a human tend to forget the calls, follow-ups, and many other things. But conversational AI and the AI helps you do that. order, payments, assistance, everything about it. From the sales side of it, the customer engagement is something, it's going to be phenomenal. You have 24 by 7 instant conversation happening with your customer support team. So many organizations have their support systems, support call centers, which are heavy in cost and addresses 70 to 80% of the most frequently asked questions. Why not have an AI doing all that stuff and deal with only the one which are not getting solved? So that's where it's going to help you out in the customer side of it. Generation of WhatsApp, that's very interesting, and the world knows about the fact about it. Why WhatsApp? There are 2 billion plus people, more than 65 billion messages are sent on a daily basis. There are more than 500 million businesses using it, and 300 million just in India, where we are talking about India as a summit. That's the kind of an stat. So if this is one of the most important channel of our life, how can AI get integrated with WhatsApp and help businesses to grow their sales is something which we are going to talk about. So how WhatsApp and Orai put together automation can change the customer engagement. Predominantly, if somebody is not aware of it, there are 3 categories of the ecosystem of the WhatsApp. You have for the first category talks about the basic WhatsApp, which we all use in our lives. The one which is a profile based for the businesses, they can have the rest of the things. But the third category of the WhatsApp is very interesting, where you have an API gets integrated to your applications. And once that APIs get integrated to your AI applications like conversational AI, I mean, the world is going to look different and the customer is going to enjoy it. So the secret of success with WhatsApp Business API, that's what majority of the people want to know today. And believe me, I've been in discussion with almost 50 odd CXOs across the nation in the last couple of months. 90% of them were not aware of it. So highly effective tactics are like automate your mass conversations and notifications at one shot, instantaneous customer turnaround time, 3 ways communication plus human takeover, WhatsApp drip campaigns. That's an interesting thing which probably many of you might have not heard about. A WhatsApp drip campaign and a unified communication and omnichannel strategy. So a small, quick 2-second video would help you out understand that how this thing can work. I mean, this is very quick. In a 30-second, I got to interact with WhatsApp. You see a green badge there. There is one institution that's working out there. I just write an hi there. The moment you write an hi, the conversation is started. The notification is started. Started asking, what are you looking for, man? Oh, yes, I'm looking for admissions. The typing, it's just the automated answers which are configured in the backend. Right there with your favorite WhatsApp as an app. Moving nowhere. And these gets connected directly with your Facebook ads, Insta ads, Google ads, and whatnot. So the turnaround time is 0, instantaneous, and the leads are qualified. And the intent is absolutely clear. So you see here, all the conversations are done. And the moment I wait is if I continue to wait here for some more time, I have set the WhatsApp drip campaigns in a minute, in an hour, in a day, or in a month. Automated push notification to my WhatsApp will be received. So that's how the 2 technologies works absolutely great, right? Now moving, the one which we talked about, a drip campaign on the WhatsApp. Don't you think that once you have the WhatsApp automation and a drip campaign set on it, the world is going to be different? Your customer touch points is going to be different. In the space of the automobile dealerships, right? The service, a roadside assistant, is something where we all struggle every day. The moment we need it, we really do not know where to reach out. The dealers who have this WhatsApp can just get a message and you are guided completely to the solution side of it. That's how the customer engagements are changing up a lot. A 3-way conversation, typically we call it as a hybrid conversation model. The initial discussions are taken up by AI, and that's what is happening on the WhatsApp. Over a period, the moment AI has qualified and matured the lead with the conversation, there is a need where a human get involved. And this can happen within a second with this entire platform. You can take over, you can start the conversation right there on the WhatsApp as a channel with your customer, and closures and the sales happens very quickly. That's something which is very, very interesting to know. I'm sure many of you must have heard about the strategy of the multi-channel and omni-channel side of it. So the world is moving, or all your digital partner would suggest you to move to omni-channel, where customers are a central focal point rather than our brands. And when you have a customers as a central focal point, the entire strategy should change. With WhatsApp as a central focus point, as a channel for communication, you email marketing, have a smart link. Let people come to your WhatsApp and start interaction, affiliate marketing, digital marketing, social, public, print, media, anywhere. The entire conversation can lead to WhatsApp as a single point at a central place. A unified communication should happen. So the understanding the need of the futuristic business, we all are moving towards future side of it. So technology, advancement in digital conversation and customer engagement has to be the priority. Orai is an answer for that. So modern conversational AI and engagement platform, which has all the four major components lying up here, which we have talked about as a business's need. A conversational AI, probably many of them just call it that a chatbot, but it's much beyond that. A voice assistant. We have been talking about the voice for the last 2 days, how important it would be. Orai has that voice component integrated here. Messenger apps, we have just seen WhatsApp, what wonders it can do for us. And the predictive intelligence, whether this lead would convert into the sales or not. Putting all together, finally, performance amplified. These are a few pointers which I'll just read you for, leave it for you to read. I mean, as a platform, what all we did or what all are we doing to help businesses gain their sales and have a better customer engagement, right? Here's an offer. The people, those who are part of this summit, there we have something for you. So there's a QR code, you can scan and fill it up, but the 5 selected companies and the corporates, those who are probably present here today, if they want it, if they're selected, we will have the 5 organizations given a 45 days of a complete subscription and an implementation done free of cost for you. So that's all from my end. I hope I've been able to cover that in the short time. If any questions, I'm open to take it up. Hello.
We are, thank you very much, Swapnil. We do have one question. Maybe if you could go to the discuss button.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so there's a question from Uday, who is currently doing a PhD in AI and marketing, right? So he would like to know which one of the following to select, customer engagement or customer behavior or sales automation or customer segmentation. So there are a bunch of options. Maybe if you can open the discuss tab and look at the various options that he has given us.
Yep.
Perhaps you can look at all of them and suggest which one would be the ideal topic or specialization to take up, considering that he is doing a PhD in AI and marketing. Marketing AI.
And you will be happy to know that I am one of the known person in the academia side of it for the last 7-8 years. I have worked with almost 70 plus universities across the nation and international, help them in their marketing strategies, help them in student recruitment and all that. So I've been one of the person who have been always in touch with the VCs, chancellors and all that, and helped many students to get a PhD as their solution, as a suggestion. What we mentioned here is about customer engagement, customer behavior, sales automation, customer segmentation. I mean, these are 4 verticals, and every vertical has their own importance. So the way we all know today, the deep learning, right? So you have machine learning, and then you go more deeper into it. The same, anyone you pick it up based on your choice, based on your thought process, and based on your interest area, and you can go deeper into any of that segmentation. Anyone.
I see. Right. Any more questions? Maybe you can open the discuss icon.
To know how I can implement in your organization. Okay, that's my team. Yeah.
Yeah. Open. No, I can't see from here.
No, I don't see any other questions so far.
Okay. There's one from Sonam who wants to know.
That's
taken care of?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And anyhow, it's now 1 o'clock, which is exactly time for our lunch break, scheduled lunch break. So
Hang on.
how to implement Orai? Orai.
Yeah, that's Ansonal from my team. Probably she must be in the booth. She helped to get the registration done.
Right.
Hi, Swapnil, how to implement Orai? I mean, Mr. Anil, you can definitely write it to me. You can connect me. I have a booth there. You can just reach out to my booth and
Correct.
leave your contact details. We would help you to get the details further.
Yeah. And you can also, as just to add to what Swapnil said, if you'd like to reach out to him and the team, all you have to do is go to the VIP booth where you'll see Swapnil as well as the other speakers and join his table. And not just Swapnil, but the other speakers as well. And as Swapnil and his colleagues, if they are with him today, will be
Yeah.
able to. They are? Okay, so Swapnil and his colleagues will be available to assist you with the implementation of Orai. And of course, you can reach out to Swapnil. We can provide you his contact details as well. Should be available on the website as well, voicetechsummitindia.in. So thank you very much, Swapnil. We appreciate you spending time with us. And thank you very much for being a part of the event and your patronage as well. Truly appreciated. We are going to now slip into a lunch break. And we will be back at in half an hour. We will be back in half an hour for the next session. So we'll see you in half an hour's time after lunch. Thank you.
Thank you,
everyone.
everyone. Thank you. Happy weekend coming so far. Thank you.